It is only the second game in the group phase, but already this is crunch time for some, certainly those who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must seek to avoid defeat. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, some in the media have dubbed this already a desperation derby.
Yeah, Peter, I think it's true that another defeat could spell curtains, but as a glass-half-full person, hopes and dreams are still intact, and this can be the start of a revival that the doubters are not quite expecting. Their motivation can be taken from a wish to shove it back down their throats.
There's the whistle. Out to the left it goes. Gets into some space. He gets past his man. Room for a shot. Hits one! You can get that clear. Cruyff. Goes for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Over to the left. Great leap! Good delivery, no joy.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Danger averted for now. Drives it towards the front. There's a long ball. Quick glance at goal. Has a pop! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Goes for goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Tries to locate someone up front. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Basha. Big ball now. Big chance! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Hoists it forward. Over Mars! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
would strike quite an alarm. We hit half-time, so neither team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Oh, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change. He's had a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's played forward. Plays it out to the wing. Played into the middle. Good idea, just poorly executed. Well, they could break here. He's through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Cruyff! Was a matter of inches.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Out to the left it goes. Tries to get some whip on it. Chance to break. Deftly done. Knocks it away. Forward it goes. Into the last quarter of an hour. Has a pop! Back of the net!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good. Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Now a chance to break. Dinks one in. Timely intervention. Shapes to shoot! And in it goes! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
At added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's on as even, and no complaints.
Well, it is only the second game in the group phase, but already this is crunch time for some, certainly those who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must seek to avoid defeat. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Torneo faced here with what can already be a make-or-break game.
Yeah, Peter, I think it's true that another defeat could spell curtains, but as a glass-half-full person, hopes and dreams are still intact, and this can be the start of a revival that the doubters are not quite expecting. Their motivation can be taken from a wish to shove it back down their throats.
So it's away we go then. Looks to clip it forward. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. Tries to stroke it through. Lovely bit of skill.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Could be a chance here. Managed to get it away. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Oh, good interception. What a ball this has turned out to be. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Quick ball forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's going long. He's made sure that that won't get through. And the counter is on. He's pinged one through here. Got a size, and the shot! And he's found the net!
Torneo are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Torneo take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Oh look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Hoists it forward. And we've reached half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this, and they can up their response in this second half.
Torneo are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Del Piero. Roberto Baggio. Hits one! And in it goes! And this is getting better and better.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Yet another chance goes to waste.
Torneo really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Knocks it away. And now they can launch a counter. Samprosi.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Roberto Baggio. Goes for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
And it's played forward. Roberto Baggio. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Goes for it! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And that has put paid to that. Gets into a dangerous position. Zambrotta, played towards the front men, plays it out to the flank, looks to dink one in. Oh, great ball, Roberto Baggio! And with that, the final whistle. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control, they did enough to win it. Well, they've done what they needed to here, they have bounced back from defeat on day one. It is a win that keeps them bang in contention. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Torneo won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Well, it is only the second game in the group phase, but already this is crunch time for some, certainly those who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must seek to avoid defeat. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, some in the media have dubbed this already a desperation derby.
Well, it doesn't have to be doom and gloom simply because you've lost one game. That can be rescued quite quickly here, with a great chance of turning fortunes round and lifting spirits and just creating much more optimism. And they can still emerge from this group. Their hopes and dreams are very much alive from the way I see it.
So it's down to business here. Looks to clip it forward. Shapes to shoot! And he heaves it forward. Chance to break. Van Basten! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
They've played it short. Lovely feet. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
There's a long ball. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
And he's there to clear it. The referee has given a corner. In with a header!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Big chance!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Plays it over to the other flank. Shot going for goal!
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Pull it. Is there any support? Van Basten! Really well taken goal.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're already into the second period. Pull it. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Gets it upfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Hoists it forward. Good ball. It's found. It goes for goal. He scored! Into the lead once more.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Maldini. Romario, well weighted. It's a brilliant interception. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Pull it. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. Ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Milan are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
That's been intercepted and that will come to nothing.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
It's a loose ball. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Well, they've done what they needed to here. They've bounced back from defeat on day one. It is a win that keeps them bang in contention. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
Well, it is only the second game in the group phase, but already this is crunch time for some, certainly those who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must seek to avoid defeat. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, some in the media have dubbed this already a desperation derby.
Well, it doesn't have to be doom and gloom simply because you've lost one game. That can be rescued quite quickly here, with a great chance of turning fortunes round and lifting spirits and just creating much more optimism. And they can still emerge from this group. Their hopes and dreams are very much alive from the way I see it.
And we're underway. Looks to clip it forward. Surely a shot. Goes for goal! Forward it goes. Chapuisat. Mola. Played into space out wide, and it's got through. Plenty waiting in the middle. Here comes another cross. And it's been given away. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Here it is now, surely! Goes for it! And a second time! Danger averted for now. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Big chance! And it's a goal!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Keeper's got good distance on that. Dortmund have it back and they can go again. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Reuter. Hoists it forward. Chapuisat. Plays it out to the wing. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. It's come through. Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Tries to get it clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well, there's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now the counter. Turns and goes back. A real chance to break. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Cuts it out. And it's played forward. Muller. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Lingered over it and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Dortmund are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Great leap! With himself.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Dashing forward at pace. He gets past his man. Muller. He hits it. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Dortmund know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
The changes then in quick succession. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Just brushed off the ball. Has a pop! That's offside. Yes, it is.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Dortmund making consecutive changes here.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Keeper sends it forward, gets it back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Plays it over to the other flank. Ricken. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Going for goal! Been levered clear, and now they can launch a counter. Gets wrestled off the ball. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Well, they really needed that. Nothing decided yet, but they are in it going into the final group game. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance.
Well, it is only the second game in the group phase, but already this is crunch time for some, certainly those who have suffered defeat in their opening game. The prospect of an early exit already hangs above their heads. The players and managers have to put a brave face on it in the pre-match press conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here, and that is that they really must seek to avoid defeat. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Barcelona faced here with what can already be a make-or-break game.
Yeah, Peter, I think it's true that another defeat could spell curtains, but as a glass-half-full person, hopes and dreams are still intact, and this can be the start of a revival that the doubters are not quite expecting. Their motivation can be taken from a wish to shove it back down their throats.
And that gets things running. Tries to dink it in. Plays it over to the other flank. And it's played forward. Now the counter. Xavi. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Tries lifting it over. And the ball is out of play. Sergi. Plays it out to the flank. And he's straight offside. Triol. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Across the field it goes. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? No, that's too long. Guardiola. Messi. Barcelona are leading with half-time drawing close. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It has, and the shot! In it goes! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's gone for it! Clears it out of harm's way. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time. 2-0 up. But we're already into the second period. A nice touch. Played out to the right. Forward it goes. Gets it back. Hoists it forward. Hoists it high. Keeper's ball. Gets it upfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. Xavi. Ronaldinho. Messi. Good running with the ball. Can the real chance! And more, and more, and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Time for a change in personnel. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Looks to dink one in. Whipped in. And he's cut it out. And it's Messi. Messi. And the counter is on. Tries to get it forward quickly. Into the last 5 minutes. Driving on, he could shoot here. Up he gets! Outstanding save to keep that out. Messi with the opportunity to showcase his dead ball craft. Plays it back. Tries a shot! And he's done very well to deal with it. The changes then in quick succession. And out to safety. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Now they've done what they needed to here. They've bounced back from defeat on day one. It is a win that keeps them bang in contention. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion.
So it wasn't a brilliant start to the competition, but there is certainly no cause to panic just yet. A place in the next stage is well within reach if, and it is a fairly big if, they can take all 3 points here to add to the solitary point they already have in the bag. There are, of course, so many permutations, combinations that the various potential outcomes of this game could lead to, but there is never any space for debate as to what the team should be going for. They know what they've got to do. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Munich looking at a pivotal game. Second game in the group so often is.
Yeah, Peter, and the mood in the stadium very much suggests that now is the time to kick on and ensure that 3 points are added to their opening one. Not a time for holding back. They can instead make a statement here, telling the rest they're going to take control of the group.
And that gets things running. And he's going long. He's got through. He's through. Goes for goal! And it's a goal! And that's got him off to a flyer. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a mule the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. There's a long ball out towards the flank. That is terrific skill. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Closer. Robin! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Munich are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Munich are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And it's Robin. That'll be a corner. Knocks it away. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Makaleli pumps it into the area. Right through the middle. Munich get it back again. Mateus. Robin goes up and over. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front end for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Munich leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Some good stubborn defending there. Makaleli. Blanc tries to locate someone up front. And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. Makaleli. Dinks one in. That intervention was very necessary. So here comes the substitution.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Closer! And that's off target.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
There's going to be another change here. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He's gone for it! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And he's made sure that that won't get through. Makaleli. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Gets into a dangerous position. Tries to get it forward quickly. Has a pop! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Time for a change in personnel. So that's it. It is all over. So they had their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. 1-1, drawn 1, 4 points from 6, and looking good. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.